Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you a quick room tour and I'll also be showing you some of my favourite pieces from my collection. Let's go! items in my collection is this. So this is a Pikachu Backpack. Okay, I'm 23 at the moment, and this is my old school, primary school backpack. So it's probably one of the oldest memories I have of my collection. I remember I used to cherish this every day. I used to show it off to all the kids in high school, in primary school. It never left my sight, and it was probably the one thing I loved as a child. I remember Mum would always ask me if I wanted a new backpack, and I said no. Pikachu is the only backpack I ever wanted, and you can see how dirty it is at the moment. I've kept it as a good memory ever since, and I'm glad I still have this to this day. Okay, my next favourite items, they've recently come into my collection, and in 2019, as you know, I went to Tokyo, and there was a festival on in Tokyo that I couldn't make, and Mr. Arita, the illustrator of Pokemon cards, he was going to be at that event, and unfortunately I wasn't going there in time, and I unfortunately missed the event. So I contacted Mr. Arita over Instagram, and he actually replied to me, which I was stunned by. But I told him that I was going to go to Tokyo and the days that I was going to be there, and I asked if there was any way that I could catch up with him for a coffee or even a lunch, and surprisingly he replied, and I was able to catch up with him for coffee, and I asked if I was able to bring a few of my favourite cards along for him to sign, and he said yes, and I was really shocked, and I'll put up a photo here of us. But these are, I've got some personalised signed cards. These cards are some of my favourite cards. A PSA 10 Shadowless Venusaur signed, a PSA 5 Charizard signed Shadowless, a PSA 10 2006 Japanese Charizard, and my boy a first edition Raichu Beckett 8. So I'm gonna be forever grateful for Mr. Arita for first of all replying to me and actually agreeing to meet up with me and have coffee and lunch together. You know, like I said, I'll be forever grateful for that opportunity to actually meet him. I never thought something like that would happen to me, and you know, it's just by chance that it happens. Once again, thank you so much, Mr. Arita, if you ever see this. Okay, on to the next item. This one brings back a lot of memories for myself. I used to love playing with this item when I was a little kid, and my parents were very smart. They always used to buy 2 of each item and actually put one away for me in the future. So some of my collection items at the moment are from my parents, and I can't thank them enough for doing so. But my next item, my favourite item, is the Pikachu radio control car. Now this brings back so many memories because I used to have this, and I used to always play with it, and I'm so thankful Mum and Dad brought 2 of them. It's even got the original price tag on it. But no, just like something like this, it brings back so many memories, and I love having this in my collection. I haven't really seen many of these around these days, so to own one of these is pretty cool. And I guess, yeah, just the amount of memories that are attached to this is very significant to me, so it's really important for me to have this in my collection, and I can't see me ever getting rid of this. Okay, my next favourite item is probably one of the most expensive items I have ever paid for. I actually got this quite early on in my collecting days, so I think I spent I spent $2 grand on this item at a Game Traders here in Adelaide, and I remember my mum telling me I was crazy spending that amount of money on something Pokemon related, and I'm really thankful I did that day. But it's a first edition Neo Genesis booster box. This was, yeah, one of the biggest purchases I had made early on in my collecting career, and to this day I always admire it, and I'm always wondering what is inside it, but it's something I always want to keep sealed. And for me, I think making that leap of faith and actually spending the amount of money I did on Pokemon has shown, I guess, my belief, and I guess me as a collector believing that Pokemon will, I guess, go up in value, and people seeing that, you know, Pokemon will grow, and, you know, for me to, I guess, have the collection that I do now, I guess I'm, yeah, really thankful for myself making that leap of faith, and I guess trusting my gut instincts, and, you know, actually purchasing something like this. Sometimes I do think about selling it here and there, but I don't think I'll ever bring myself to sell it. Okay, my next and final favourite item I'm going to show you guys is something that it was hard for me to find, but I think I purchased this about 3 years ago, and I'm actually really glad I did. But something like this is so out of my reach, like expensive wise, but to this day I'm actually really thankful I bought this. But it is a first edition base set booster box. It is empty. If it was full, if it was sealed, I would be yeah, I'd be cheering, but it is empty. It is open. It is in pretty good condition. Yeah, it is in really good condition, but I've got a sealed cover around it, as you can see. I think the last sold on eBay has gone for a few thousand. I'll see if I can find a photo. If so, I'll put it here. These are really hard to find these days. The amount of money that these are going for is unbelievable. I think I paid, I'm going to say, around $300 for this, so $300 a few years ago is bloody good. So this is definitely one of my favourite items, but to have a first edition booster box is extremely rare. To have it sealed is the goal one day, but that's so far ahead of me. But just to have this is pretty cool. So that's the final item I'm going to show you guys. Okay guys, if you can, please leave a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are really enjoying this content that I am providing for you guys. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys are as well. I'll see you guys in the next video.